through the lens of God, our way of praise as Catholics. This reflection is not about division. I do not wish for argument. I do not wish for hate. I only want you to be with me and look at things through the lens of God. Not because you are a Catholic, or a Baptist, or a Muslim, or even a non-believer, but because you are a child of God. And this message is for every heart that seeks truth. In this video, people are singing, dancing, and praising God. They are carrying Santo Niño, the Holy Child Jesus, a reminder that God once walked among us as a humble child. But instead of seeing faith, the world saw idolatry. Instead of joy, they saw foolishness. They mocked, pointed fingers, and said. They condemned what they did not understand. But through the lens of God, truth shines clearly. God sees hearts full of love, not minds full of rebellion. He sees faith, not idolatry. He sees souls trying to connect with Him, even in their imperfect ways. 1 Samuel chapter 16 verse 7 says, people look at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart. As a Catholic myself, I say this with conviction and peace. We do not worship images. We honor what they represent. The presence of God made visible. A reminder of Jesus, Mary, and the saints who led lives of surrender to God's will. The Santo Niño is a symbol of God's humility, of His willingness to be small, so we could draw near. When we dance, sing, or carry His image, we are not worshiping the wood or the paint. We are celebrating Emmanuel, God with us. Worship becomes idolatry only when we forget who is it for. The statue in our hand. It's about the spirit in our hearts. This is God's message to this generation about idolatry. My children, I am not angered by those who hold images of me. I am saddened by those who hold everything else before me. True idolatry today is subtle and hidden. It wears modern faces. Phones that consumes our time more than prayer. Jobs that replace our trust in God with self-reliance. Relationships we can't let go of, even when they pull us away from His voice. Pride. 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 Pride that makes us think our success is our own doing. Worldly standards that tells us what beauty, fame, or power should look like. Idolatry happens every time we say, I'll pray later, I'll go to Mass next time. God understands, I'm just too busy. Yes, even our celebrations can become idols. Birthdays, weddings, and holidays, all of these are meant to thank God. But now, it becomes us, about food, about decorations and display, while the one who gave us life is barely remembered. Quick truth. We say we're too busy celebrating life when the giver of that life waits silently at the edge of the table. God is saying, I am more hurt when my people celebrate without me than when they dance for me with all their heart. You know, God's heart is for His people. God longs for our return, not a return to our religion alone, but to relationship. He wants us to stop idolizing temporary things and start valuing eternal love. Matthew chapter 6 verse 33 says, seek first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. He is calling us to reorder our priorities. Put God before your partner. Put God before your pride. Put God before your plans. Put God before your pains. When God is first, everything else falls into its rightful place. When you see others worship differently, ask yourself, do I see idolatry? Or do I see love? Do I judge? Or do I pray? Do I focus on the image? Or the invisible God that dwells in their heart? True worship is not about the outward act, but the inward surrender. John chapter 4 verse 23 says, the true worshipers will worship the Father in spirit and in truth. Have a lovely day.